The best electronic tunes in town. You're listening to EdenSYNTH. This is EdenSYNTH, known as EdenSYNTH's #1 electronic radio show with your host, Jake the Cock. Remember the time when radio shows were worth tuning into? Yeah, me neither, but that's why EdenSYNTH is here, folks. Our tunes are like sweet chocolate laxatives, just the kind of thing to help get rid of the crap that other DJs are clogging up your ears with. Nothing beats some sweet tunes to soak in as you're rolling down the highway or into some guy's kneecaps. Either way, it's time to treat y'all to Tweak Array with this track called Zorin. No pop, no rock, just cock. This is EdenSYNTH with Jake the Cock. That was Zorin by Tweak Array. You're checking out EdenSYNTH with Jake the Cock. Your beloved big DJ of this station has got the best tunes to make any nighttime drive shoot by. Time for a quick word from today's sponsor.
Find out how to make big profits from burning all those people you don't like at ashestocashes.com.
Here's Lee Jackson with Interstate 30. Love electronica? You came to the right place. This is Jake the Cock with EdenSYNTH. And we're back. That was Lee Jackson with Interstate 30. Now, I got a question for you folks. Do you listen to the radio while on the can? I don't see the appeal personally. I like to move around instead of being stuck to one spot doing a brown strike if I'm listening to my tunes. Besides, what's this all about with Mike J and his bidets anyway? Just grab yourself a water gun, fill it up with bleach and water, then fire it straight up your booty hole. I can guarantee it, it's so cheap and so much more fun. Time to ride down the river Styx straight to hell with Xenobeat, Diz. The best electronic tunes in town. You're listening to EdenSYNTH. If you've just tuned in, this is EdenSYNTH with Jake the Cock. We were just headbanging along to Diz by Xenobeat. Now before I play another song, I've been hearing some reports about some guy running around town, strapping cats as silencers onto guns, and even pissing on the local populace. All I can say is good on you, pal. Good on you for being yourself. That is the kind of guy that Jake the Cock can get behind. So I'm gonna dedicate this song to you. This track has some tasty retro-style beats by Mitch Cutler. It's called Surveillance of the Mind. Love electronica? You came to the right place. This is Jake the Cock with EdenSYNTH. From the ghost town to the commercial district, beloved by cultists and cartels alike, this is EdenSYNTH. We were just playing earlier Surveillance of the Mind by Mitch Cutler. I gotta say, that was making me feel pretty damn nostalgic. I remember the days back in the 90s when I thought that eating just coffee powder would help me lose weight. It did not. Anyway, so I heard it's going to be payday this week for a lot of us workers right here in EdenSYNTH. That is, of course, with the exception of drug dealers, the unemployed, and bank robbers. Hopefully later this week, I'm going to be getting enough money for myself to dine on nothing but the finest dog food imaginable. Yeah, it's not quite a steak from a 3-star restaurant. That's way out of my price range. But hey, if it's more than $2 a can, you're going to be paying for quality. Let's check out an ad.
An old man like me used to be an easy target for muggers. But not anymore, thanks to Lazarus's lasers. I got a laser cannon for a leg, and everyone loves me.
And now to greet your ears with another song. This one's by the limey composer Ectoplague. This is the Crescent Heights Slasher. Fast-paced beats that'll rub you the right way. This is Jake the Cock on EdenSYNTH. Now, the song we just played earlier was the Crescent Heights Slasher by Ectoplague. And I just gotta say, folks, unlike other radio stations out there, here on EdenSYNTH, we want to play songs that don't sound exactly the same. It's a hell of a feat, and we're proud to know that we're pulling it off. Now, recently, Jake the Cock learned a very important lesson, folks. Never eat those funny-tasting mints that you find on nightclub floors. Although tempting it may be, I hallucinated pretty hard, and it turns out when it came to, I already beat a pack of ostriches to death with a hammer. Okay, that probably wasn't wise for me to say that on the radio. Do me a solid, folks. Don't tell the police I just said that, alright? Let's play some more music. Prepare yourself for Mike Novak and a Nova Collapse. Just cock. This is EdenSYNTH with Jake the Cock. You've been listening to Mike Novak with Nova Collapse right here on EdenSYNTH. I remember the time when I had a bit of a Nova Collapse in my pants, if you know what I mean. It was a lot of spicy tacos I ate. I burnt down my parents' bathroom as a result, and I can't visit them anymore. Speaking of bathroom, I'm actually halfway through a dump, and I really need to finish it, alright? I'm just gonna play an ad and then another song. So I'll see you right after— Oh God, it's dribbling down my leg!
Do you struggle to urinate? Does physical exercise make your pee-pee hurt? If so, be sure to try Vitamin X. Your muscles will get a boost of strength, you'll urinate faster, and if you've got kidney stones, you'll turn your wee-wee into a weapon. Vitamin X. It's power in pill form.
Oh God, it's slimy. I mean, up next is John of the Dead with the Spectre City Slasher. Fast-paced beats that'll rub you the right way. This is Jake the Cock on EdenSYNTH. They've come to snuff the rooster, but all they got was Jake the Cock slapping back. Earlier on EdenSYNTH, we were checking out John of the Shred with the Crescent City Slasher. Hot diggity, we got some news for all you EdenSYNTH fanatics out there. Jake the Cock and his buddy Tweakeray are gonna be at Coney Island next month. We'll be presenting a live radio show for everyone to enjoy. Gonna be playing some new electronica songs out loud, having a few competitions, talking with all the local weirdos that seem to go there a lot, and of course, we're gonna be playing Tweakeray's brand new album. It's called Sperm Bank Donor. I've had a listen, and I think it's pretty damn cool. And I think you're gonna enjoy it as well. Now it's time for some more tunes, and a song that you could really polish your gun to. That's not a euphemism, I mean you could literally— oh, forget it. Anyway, this is Ladala with Ammo Pool. The best electronic tunes in town. You're listening to EdenSYNTH. That was Ammo Pool by Ladala, and you're checking out EdenSYNTH. You got everything you would want from this show, folks. You got a wonderful radio personality, that's me, a wide selection of fantastic electronic songs, and advertisements aplenty. Hey, speaking of which, let's play one now.
The TX-180 is out now. Use this little buddy companion to help you sort through your taxes, make you lose weight, and clear out your bowels at exactly the same time.
Now it's time for Animated Inanimate Shio by Agent Ataraxia. Love electronica? You came to the right place. This is Jake the Cock with EdenSYNTH. Now that song was awesome. It was by Agent Ataraxia and it was called Animated Inanimate Shio. Now I've got a question for all you synth heads out there. Who wants some wang? Well, too bad, 'cause you got cock. Jake the Cock. I guess now would be a good time to start reading out some fan emails. Okay then, this one from Steve. He says, "Hey, Jake the Cock, your show sucks." Yeah, you suck too, Steve. Got Susan writing in here. She tells me, "How often do you spend in the studio?" Usually I like to sleep in the studio because that way I avoid having to bumping into my stupid ex-girlfriends that seem to walk around the place I work at. I think she's kind of angry at me because I kind of took a dump on her DVD player. Anyway, what else is there? We got John TC here. He says, why didn't you get yourself a real job for once, you sweaty loser? Thanks for the pep talk, Dad. Bet you're really proud of me that I turned down that lawyer job, huh? Anyway, what else? Rick H. wrote in and said, hey, what are your favorite bands, Jake the Cock? What are your favorite electronic bands? Well, there are too many to count, and I'm not gonna bother. Anyway, so, alright, one last email. Zach wrote in and said, Jake the Cock, huge fan of yours, #1 fan. Could I have some advice on what I could do to set up my own electronic-themed radio show? You know, I'm really glad that you wrote in, because my answer is, don't bother. I'm not kidding, this is my turf. By the way, if you do not take heed to my warning, let's just say I'll surgically remove your neck from your head with my bare teeth. So, that's the fan letters in the bag. Time for some more music. Now it's time for Vladislav Zarkov with Gunplay.